taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We money more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch with my savior. Give me that touch with my head. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Landover. Woo! And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Daniels starts with a pass. Here's a short one. He's got screen. And will mark him down just shy of the 40. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 37 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Go, Champ. Go.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain.
Okay, ready?
Brings up second and 9 at the Eagles' 23-yard line.
Hey. Viking 18. Mustang 19. Steady.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. The second down throw is incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make him cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
60 average. Steady.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Commanders.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To the air right away is Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And he will take this one in. One play, 75 yards. Touchdown, touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Gravity Lions.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Rodeo. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the
why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way. Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kind of dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming. Hail to the commander. Circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it roam in my feet.
Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Zeke Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Landover. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And he's out a little short of the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Go street. 65 catch, 65 catch. Let's go.
3rd and long for Daniels. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And this opening drive headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock. And not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
No touch that. No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And some solid blocking there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's still going at the 30. It's a race down the right side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields the hard squib kick. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. 70 Timberwolves.
Now Daniels off the play action. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
got first down here from the 36.
AC Cardinal, AC Cardinal. Ready.
Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they tackle him after he makes the play, but we saw a flag come out right as he made the catch. Which side is this interference going to go on?
Ready. Bronco 80. Riggs. Dragon 60. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. So now it's 2nd and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Off pass to Williams. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up with the 20 after the touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Tag! Cougar 19!
Daniels going to keep it. They get to him behind the line block. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another kid at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Trap 60! Trap 60! Trap Lion!
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Get it. Cowboys.
They're going to try to throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Pick up a 5 on that play, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Motion a receiver left. First and 10. Here's Hurts. A throw left side, caught by Brown. Now he's past the 25. A.J. Brown! And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Commanders nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by 20.
Here's Daniels. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Alert! Alert! Bronco 80! Go!
Daniels now on first down. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Washington Commanders.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Ready, right?
Williams fields the pitch. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. So the penalty backs him up. Here's 1st and 20.
18 Cardinal, 18
Daniels from the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked out by Quinyon Mitchell. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. New set of downs for him, and starts at the 38. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. He's got a gain of 6 there. Play made by Deron Payne.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They go play action. Here's Hurts. That one's complete, right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Hurts on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Barkley. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try again with Barkley. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on 3rd and goal?
Trimmer. 73.
Hurts now from the gun. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
Kicking off for Philadelphia.
kickoff. Has it at the 11. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Got it. Ready?
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And this one doesn't go far.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
They'll punch it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. Fields this at the 19. And he's out of bounds after some great work on that return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Hurts to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He's looking for Dallas Goedert there. And that means 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Get it. 70 Lions.
Now Daniels to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
70 Lions. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Blake Gillikin on to punt. And he's been one of the players of this game. Hauls in this punt at the 8. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. On 1st down, Hurts. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hurts. Oh no, they get him yet again! Joshua Williams has it! And the Commanders will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout. And they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. The kick by Patterson is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They go to Barkley again. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They go play fake with Hurts. Connects on the crosser. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Running it after the penalty. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Gets him on the out route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Gets a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Running right, it's Barkley. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Barkley again here on second. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Third and long for him here. Lays out left side and gets it. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Will take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. 19, Charger, 19, Gravity Lion. Watch 12.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
All set to go now from the 35.
Come on, set.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
It's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's caught by Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Cowboy. Panther, 60 Eagles.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
On the set. Gravity line.
Here's Daniels. This one will be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that. Football, that's his first career interception. Eagles Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Well, right side, caught by Smith. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Oh, he lost the football. And the Commanders pick it up. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
19-18, Cougar 19.
Daniels now on first down. Taken in by Kirk, right side. And he's going to wind up out of bounds a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, Brock. So they're going to be looking to make up some ground here on 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. That's grabbed at the 10. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Zone read give here to Barkley. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Fritz gets it out wide, complete. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 19. 79.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. To throw, Daniels. Trying for the deep ball. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
18, Roger. 18.
Desperation time here on 4th. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Andrew Makuma makes the play.
See, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
No touch. Trimmer.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Eagles looking like they'll start this season with a win. It's a nickel look from the Commanders. 3rd down. Again, it's Bigsby. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Elliott connects there. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here's a design run. Hurts. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.